Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about baseball's new rules and its supposed effect on the pace of the game. Each year, more and more plays become reviewable via instant replay, yet baseball wants to make the games faster to be more exciting for fans. Bud Selig and his staff, in accordance with all 30 Major League Baseball teams, decided that teams should be allowed to challenge to determine if an umpire made the correct call. And just as they implement instant replay challenges, other rules are being fabricated to ensure player safety and speed of the pace of the game. This season's biggest new rule is known as the Chase Utley rule, which refers to this slide in last year's National League Division Series between the Dodgers and Mets, in which Mets shortstop Ruben Tejada broke his leg on Chase Utley's slide. 1 year ago, this slide into second base would have been legal. Now players must slide directly into the base, with no intentions of hitting the middle infielder, while middle infielders no longer can just be close to the bag. In reference to the neighborhood rule, they now have to be physically touching the bag to record the out, as this play can now be reviewed. The most notable play this year that has dealt with this rule is this one, in which Jose Bautista slid late and hard into Ranger second baseman Odor. I think all sports fans remember how this one ended. But looking back, Odor had to stay close to the base because of the new rule to review neighborhood plays. Plays like this can no longer be considered an out, because it is now reviewable since the runners must slide directly into the bag. Mets manager Terry Collins had this to say about the neighborhood rule. Now we're making a decision on the neighborhood play that you've got to stay on the bag. You know what that's going to mean? Someone's going to get their clock cleaned. So Major League Baseball wants to make games quicker and more safe for the players. The intentional walk may even be taken out of the game to save time. And yet, rules like the neighborhood rule being eliminated make the game less safe for players and also leave us waiting longer than pitching changes for this guy to make a decision on a play. Meanwhile, we get to watch these two stare at nothing for 5 minutes, while the guy sitting next to me dreams about getting season tickets for the Knicks next year instead of the Yankees. Perhaps Major League Baseball should quit thinking about changing or adding new rules, and instead fixing or fine-tuning the ones that have existed for a century. Overall, you can't blame Major League Baseball for attempting to implement these new rules, as times are continuously changing. They are only attempting to make the game better for players and fans alike. I worry that the new rules will lead people to lose interest. Instant replay reviews provide too much stoppage of play and are taken away from the enjoyment of attending a game. The pace of the game does not appear faster than it was, and players are still getting hurt from plays in which new rules have been made to limit injury. More rule changes and additions are expected to come over the next few years, and only time will tell if Major League Baseball's experiments will be a success in transforming baseball into a quicker and safer game.